Hi guys, so let's have a talk about something that I'm sure will shock and appall all of you. Mama's sick. Oh, I was reading that if you have allergies, and I'm allergic to cats, you can get used to ones that you've been around for a while and they're allergens, and then it doesn't like cross over to other cats. So I've been so unable to breathe. Do not scratch my couch, mister. And I have been absolutely dying. And I'm gonna go to the clinic here in a minute because I thought I just had a cold, but I've like literally been wheezing. And that has been my day. Every 2 minutes I've been coughing. Like, it wasn't this bad with Lily and Chloe. So I just bought an air purifier off Amazon, and I'm gonna put that in my room. I'm gonna start keeping him out of my room so I can breathe in there when I'm sleeping. If it gets really bad, I've already been living off of Reactin. I'll go to the doctor and ask for some shots or something more, I guess, strong, because I want to do everything I can do, obviously, to not have to like surrender him, because I fucking love him and he's a good little boy. Where'd you go? He's very sneaky. He's gone. Did you see him leave? Am I just like blind? But oh god, I have been, since we got him, absolutely unable to breathe. It has been so frustrating. And it's also that he's like so affectionate, which is amazing. But he's like up in my face constantly, which is not helpful. Do you see how much I'm sweating? Like, I have been absolutely like, I washed my sheets 2 days ago, and I literally have to wash them again because I have just been like sweating out whatever I've got right now. Also, I am experimenting with a new upload schedule on my main channel for August. I'm going to be doing Mondays and Thursdays with like possible bonus videos throughout, like Saturday. Well, probably Saturday would be the bonus video, but I just want to experiment with this because I feel like a lot of the pressure that I put on myself for YouTube is to stick to my upload schedule and not necessarily just have like as high of quality as I know that I can do. Because when I was doing my finals and I was only uploading twice a week for like 3 weeks or something, I felt like my videos were better edited and the thumbnails were better, and I put a little bit more time into actually filming, because even though it might not seem like a lot, it's still 4 less videos that I would have to do in any given month. So for me, that has been like, it was really helpful. So I want to try that on like just a month-long basis, see how it goes, see if the views go up, see if people's reaction is positive. And especially with Vlogmas coming up, I mean, it's still a ways away, obviously, but coming up, I just want to do what I can to make everything like more balanced and go really well. I also want to let you guys know that what I thought was just like hard pan, it's actually pan on this blush. How exciting. So I have pan here and here. I'm so pumped about it. I really didn't think that I was gonna ever hit pan on this, which is why in that video I was like, yeah, I'll probably just end up like, you know, throwing it away after, because it is pretty old. I literally just got a ringing in my ears. I don't know how people like go out when they're sick. Like, I'm not sitting here dying. I'm not like, I feel okay. I'm just so sweaty and I'm so tired and I can't breathe. So I don't know how people do that. Like, honestly, I think some people are like wizards. What a start. Okay, hi guys. Sorry, I feel like this is being really loud. So we are going off to La Senza because here's the thing. If you're part of my Patreon, this past Monday, you were probably expecting a try-on, as was I. I had made an order from La Senza like 2 weeks ago and it got canceled and I got no notice about it. And then I made another order and I was expecting it to be here in time and it got canceled. And I got an email about a week after. So I am just going to go to the store and get this stuff, which is why I put up that story time. I know that probably wasn't the video you were expecting, sorry. But now I'm going actually to the store to get this stuff, and hopefully they will have a bunch of good stuff. I just like shopping online better because I can always save so much more money. And also, I am not counting this for my no-buy because this is work stuff. So in case you're like, what are you doing? I'm going to La Senza. I'm going to get some like lingerie and bras and stuff. And then this month on Patreon, I'm going to do an underwear try-on. I'm going to do a lingerie like bra try-on. I'm going to do a dirty Q&A. And then I'm either going to do a podcast or like a fitness vlog. I try to every once in a while do polls on Patreon, so you guys can kind of like let me know which videos you want to see, and I'm going to post one of those coming up kind of soon, so that'll happen. That will happen. So going to La Senza, annoyed that they keep canceling my orders, and it's not like the card that I'm using is like broken or unable to be used. I don't know what the fuck the issue is. I sent them an email and I was like, this is like pretty annoying, like what's going on? And I haven't heard back, but I sent that this morning, so like to be expected. So I have like, God, probably 40 minutes to go and do this and then pick up Steph some food, and then I'm gonna take her to a doctor's appointment, and then we'll probably end up coming home. We were actually gonna go out camping with our friends this weekend. What are you doing? Hun, there's signal lights for a reason. Fun, make a choice, make a choice, make a choice, make a choice, make a choice. But Steph's getting a thing done, and honestly, like my anxiety has been so bad lately. Well, not so bad, not like to the point where it was like a year and a half ago when I was like talking about it in the car all the time, but it's been not great, and I'm like pretty much due for my my like therapy checkup sessions. I try to do like 3 or 4 of them a year because that's what my insurance tends to cover. So I need to find a new therapist, just someone who's gonna like push me a little bit more. And then I need to go and do those because I always feel so good after I do those sessions for like 6 months, and then the rest of the time I find that I can really like self-manage everything. But it's been like well over a year since I've been to therapy, and I'm like noticing it, so I need to like just be reminded like, hey, just fucking stop saying no to everything, and you know, get outside your comfort zone a little bit because life isn't that scary, and if something happens, you're around people that you trust, and like these are things that I know, and I know that I know them, but my glasses are scratched like right here, and it's really annoying. But it's just hard to force yourself to do it when like half of you is like, just do it, it's gonna be fine, and then half of you is like, don't do it, you'll die. And oh my god, I don't think I even updated you guys on what happened yesterday at the doctor. So 2 days ago, I was like literally getting up, ready to go to the gym, and I sat on the couch and I was like, I might pass out. I need to go back to bed. So I slept the entire day basically, and I just felt so shit. And sorry, I need to like get this smudge off my glasses. Hi. I felt so shitty, and I went to the doctor, or not to the doctor, I went to the clinic yesterday, and I was explaining what had happened and how I'd been having troubles breathing with like Finn being there, and she's like, well, it sounds like either an infection in your lungs, like a viral infection, or you could be getting asthma because of your allergies. And I was like, dope. So she gave me an inhaler, and I was like, what do I do? Like, is there something I can do for the allergies with the cat? Because I'm already living off Reactin, and I bought an air purifier, so that should actually be here today, and I'm gonna put that in my room just because like that's where I have the most trouble breathing. So I'm trying to do all these things, and I know that there's allergy shots and everything, and she's like, if it's affecting you this badly and you know it's getting worse to this point where like you need an inhaler, it might be something like, you know, do what you need to do, but if it gets way worse, like you might want to think about rehoming him. And I was like, no. So just to be on the safe side, I talked to a couple of family members, should that be the case, and I have a couple places that he could go, but I really, really don't want to do that. So I'm hoping that the air purifier thing works. And like, I had a bad reaction when Chloe and Lily moved in too, because I do have cat allergies. And I was also looking it up, like you can get really used to some cats, and then when new cats come in, like your allergies flare up, which like makes sense enough. But I have grown to love Finn so much in like, I think today is like 2 weeks actually, and he is so sweet and so loving. And there was a comment left in I think my last vlog that was like, oh my god, I know cats and I've never seen one be that affectionate that quickly, and like me either. And I think it's fate that we were meant to be together. He was meant to be my little kitty son, and I am like doing literally everything that I can to do this. Like, I don't care if I have like sneezing fits and stuff, but like the only point that I would be like, okay, here, family member who already has cats and like loves cats and shit, you can take him, as if like it's literally like seriously affecting my health. Look at the size of this bag. It is so large. There's so much stuff in here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see. We just took Finn to the vet. Steph is in Shoppers, and he is a very healthy boy aside from the heart murmur. And they said that with a young cat having a heart murmur, it's probably congenital and he'll likely be fine. But if we want to do like a oh my god, why am I so spacing? We literally just did this ultrasound, then we can. Why did I space on that? I don't know. So I just don't have the cash for that right now, but we will probably end up doing that. And he's so healthy. They said that he's probably not even 2, just based off of his teeth and how like clean they are and the lack of tartar. He's probably closer, they think, to like 1.5 years. So we have decided his birthday is going to be February 22nd instead of July 19th, which is what we had it at. So his birthday is February 22nd, and then he'll be 2. And 22nd, because I got him when I was 22. We had 22 minutes left. It seemed like a significant number. And it went really well, honestly. Like, it was in and out in 5 minutes. He literally laid down on the examination table. He just, like, he seems to be so easily adaptable. He's just such a good boy. I just woke up because I couldn't breathe. Like, I literally couldn't catch my breath, and I needed to go downstairs and find my inhaler, and I was like wheezing. And then when I could breathe, I had this moment where I was really upset because I wasn't sure if it was gonna work out with Finn, and I still don't know because I just can't breathe. I took a minute. I just never want to adopt an animal and get them settled and fall in love with them and then have to rehome them, because I just think that's, you know, kind of a shitty thing to do when you decide to pledge your life to this animal, right? Like, but I just don't know if it's gonna work. Hi, okay, I'm editing this and I just wanted to add in a little part right here. I have now kept my room like an animal-free zone, and every morning I like wake up and take my inhaler and take some Reactin and all that sort of shit. I also have the air purifier running pretty much all the time during the day in my room again, so no animals are in my room. And that was really the main thing, is I just couldn't like get a good night's sleep, and I was like waking up and like unable to breathe. It's still not awesome. I still like am super congested, but it's not really at the point where I'm considering like, you know, having to give up Finn, who is right here, by the way, snuggling with me while I edit. All right, well, following my exciting night, I made some scrambled eggs with spinach and cheese, having a yogurt, some coffee. This was weigh-in yesterday, so it wasn't the best week for me. So I'm going to like really clearly start eating very well. I'm watching Andra. If you haven't seen her channel, go check it out. And yeah, this is the start of the day. Okay, so we're going to the keg. We're gonna go and eat. And why are we doing this?
Because I was watching MasterChef Junior, and this like air effect right now.
So
I was watching MasterChef Junior, the new season, and they were cooking steak. So I was like, I really want steak. And then she was like, let's go for dinner. So now well, it's not even dinner. It's like
grandma dinner.
It's your dinner.
It's my dinner. This is when I used to eat with like my parents, pretty much.
It's this early, seriously?
Like 5:30. Do you want to tell them what happened to you like 3 days ago now?
Can I move this?
Yeah, talk to them.
So I look so pale, first of all. I went to the doctor and I got an IUD, and it hurt getting it in, but I was like freaking out really, really badly the whole morning, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it wasn't like pleasant. And I got that on Thursday, and today's Sunday, so it's been 4 days. I got it like really late on Thursday though, so I guess it's been like 3 days. I've just been kind of crampy as your camera falls, and like not super, super bad, but like not comfortable. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing for like 3 days. I've just been like on the couch, and I don't really have an appetite, which I think is a weird side effect. It wasn't horrible, and hopefully for like me, I get like really, really awful cramps normally and like really horrible periods. So hopefully for me, it like knocks out my entire period. My doctor was like, yeah, we'll just give you the absolutely highest hormone level, and so fingers crossed that it knocks out my period and I never get it again for the next 5 to 7 years.